What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Peanut Gallery podcast. This is the place that we provide our completely unprofessional and insignificant opinions about the most important and relevant topics of the day. I'm your host, Jared. With me, as always, is Seth. And today is a little bit of a special episode. We have Seth's brother, Andrew, and my brother, Philip, with us here. And how's everyone doing?
I think we're
great.
Good.
I mean, can't complain.
We're ready to talk about these topics.
We get to hang out.
Yep. Exactly, yeah.
We're doing Georgia.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Mm-hmm. A little warm though, a tad warm. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I was expecting snow, guys.
I know.
Never snows here.
Global warming.
The ice capes melting.
Yeah,
man.
Ice skates melting?
Ice capes?
Ice
Capes?
capes.
Capes?
Oh,
No.
yes. We
Cat
love
capes.
Capes. Yes.
The ice
cat.
caps.
Super
Yes.
There you go. Yeah.
Alright, well, we're going to be experimenting with a little bit of a different format for this show. Each of us has chosen a topic to bring to the table and discuss it. So, just to start off, I'm going to start off with my topic. Alright, guys, so my topic is it's the Christmas season, right?
Yeah.
You're out shopping, you do a lot of shopping, you do more than normally.
Definitely more than normal.
Definitely.
Yes.
I like shopping online. I bought most of my gifts on Amazon. But unfortunately, I still had to go to stores for some things. Now,
Poor thing.
poor thing, right?
Poor.
So that's what I want to talk about. Customer service. So I don't really like to shop in person anymore because I feel like every time I go into a store, I'm treated like I'm a nuisance to be there. And I'm like inconveniencing the cashier or the person that's there to sell me things. As an example, like I went to Target and I spent like probably 15 minutes waiting for someone to come to the electronics section to open up one of the freaking encased like jail cells for their electronics. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? And then when I get there, she's like, oh, which one do you want? And I'm like, this is not a good experience.
Yeah,
why? Like, you're not incentivizing me to come back.
Even when we went to Walmart today, we picked up a new knife. We had to wait for like 15 minutes for someone
she was
to
nice.
Open it up.
She was nice, but it's an inconvenience.
It's an inconvenience.
Less convenient.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm talking a lot about like the people, man. I mean, we went to Verizon as well, and the guy there was such a jerk trying to explain to us the sales and the different plans, and he was just like, well, yeah, this is what you have to do. And he didn't put any effort
Engage
into
the
it.
customer, get the customer experience.
So is there any stores, like, I was trying to think, and I really don't know, is
Oh.
there any stores that bring you to them, so there's places, obviously, you can get it cheaper online.
Yeah.
Are there any stores that you've treated so well that you're like, I'm going to choose to go into that store?
I think a good example of that is Chick-fil-A and the quick service industry.
Eat more chicken. Eat more chicken.
It is true though.
Also,
I mean,
that
does treat you well.
No, it's Chick-fil-A is known for their customer
That's
service.
true.
Apple is known for their customer
That's
service.
what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
So the Apple store, electronics, I just go online and buy most of my electronics.
Well,
like,
yeah.
who doesn't?
Yeah.
But something about going to the Apple store, talking to one of them, you get to play with the items, like, they're always so nice, and of course they just want to sell you stuff, but...
I've actually gone there and actually purchased a laptop years ago. I went to the Apple store, they're talking to me, oh, you should actually get this one instead of this one.
They're actually helpful?
Yeah, and the
Helping you
customer
through the
experience is just like, oh.
Not just
all
shoving
right.
you out the door.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
But if you have any problems with the computer and going, like, I've had to replace my iPhone a couple different times, and like going in there and talking to them. One time, I cracked the phone and I didn't have my Apple Care had expired like 3 months before, and they were like, we're just gonna extend it. We'll let you pay the price that you would with Apple Care, and it's stuff like that that keeps customers there. Also, it's shiny and it's from Apple.
Yeah, so I'll buy it.
Yes.
No, but
Has to be
customer
good.
service is so important, I think. I mean, with having to fight these online retailers, I mean, the only thing they have is customer service.
Yeah.
Because usually lower prices are online.
Yep.
Convenience is usually online because you can just
If
order
you're
it.
willing to wait.
Yeah, wait
a
a
couple
day or
days.
two.
Yeah,
Amazon
yeah.
Prime, I mean, you just wait 2 days.
Or,
And then you have like customer service for like Comcast,
Oh my god.
and like
dude.
like we had to
Oh,
call
man.
in.
Where you
Oh
have
my
the
gosh.
call centers and push this and push
Dude.
this.
Oh
Dude.
man, and then you
Push
wait
this
forever, and
on
you can't
hold for, like,
understand
30
what
Like,
they're
it's
saying.
like a challenge just to talk to a real person.
I
It
know.
really
And
is.
then you have
I
to do
know.
this automated
It's
thing.
like, okay, say what your problem is.
Yeah.
Please repeat. Was that a yes or
Dude.
no?
Dude.
No.
Give me a
And then they
person.
can't even.
Gosh.
Yeah, totally.
Some of the companies you can't even talk to people.
No.
It's all email.
Yeah.
It's all of
Yes.
their customer service based on email.
Oh,
and you're
well,
like,
that's
well, I have
a
to
whole
wait for a
other thing.
response.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Especially if you're angry about something, like you want to talk to a person.
And
You're
yell
like,
at
I
them.
don't want exactly because
Well,
it's their fault.
that's how they
and they
protect
can
themselves.
fix it.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
it's
but you
so
know,
frustrating.
it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, it's super frustrating, man. I'm just like, I'm here willing and wanting to spend my money on your
Yeah.
products.
Yeah.
Why are you
Sell
treating
it
They
me
won't
that?
follow
like,
through.
people
Yeah,
are
like
talking
sell
me
it to
out
me.
of
Like prove to me why I should buy your
Yeah.
product rather than Microsoft product per se for Apple. You know what I mean?
I'm probably not going to go to Target again. Like, it was such like, no, I'm not going to deal with it.
You can use their transgender bathrooms though.
There you go.
Oh man! Wow,
As long
that's
as
perfect.
That's important.
Yeah,
know.
that's
Yeah.
definitely important.
Mhm.
That's why we go there now.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
I just.
It is a huge deal because at my previous company, one of the biggest things for them was customer service. That was the owner's one of his top 3 things for their company was customer service, and so for his software, you had to pay a little bit more. But compared to the competitor, the customer service was so much better that other customers would pay more for that software than the competitor, which was a lot cheaper. But because they get the customer service,
clients,
for if they had errors or issues, they could call us,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean our customer service was superb.
Yeah.
So I mean, customer service makes a big deal.
It's a huge deal. I don't understand why these places. I mean, probably because they're getting paid like
Because it's
$8 an hour.
exactly.
And like people don't like to show up to work anymore, but it's like, how can we not filter this out anymore?
Yeah,
you know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like-
There has to be someone that'll be nice to people.
Exactly.
I mean, that makes me think. When I first started school, I was in the architecture program. We bought a lot of materials to build models, and we could go to Home Depot and Lowe's, but there was really this one mom and pop drop shop.
Yeah.
I forget the name of it, but it was in Boca Raton, and it was just this little store. We went there exclusively because they were so nice and helpful, and we would go and be like, we have this idea of what we want to build, and they'd be like, oh, this would be really cool. You guys can get this stuff and this stuff, and it was a little bit more expensive.
But they were in it, and they cared about
But again,
you.
you
and-
paid. For
I
the
felt like
customer service.
they wanted my money. They were nice. And I was like, I'm going here, man.
Plus, you would be, happier about spending your money at a place where, the people are good and they're willing to help you out and stuff like that.
Plus,
And
it's part of that customer
they care.
experience, right? Because I mean, the customer goes there to spend their money, but they also need to get educated on the product with someone who is actually has an incentive to do what they do and cares about the product that you're trying to get.
Yeah,
It
it
makes
goes
it
a
I
long
mean,
way.
especially with you, man. That's probably a big deal with you with your new company you started.
Yes.
Man. You wanted to be really nice to the customers.
Absolutely.
Working in
Yeah.
that glass
Get them on the
business.
good
Because
side.
it's word of mouth as well. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If you do a good job with this,
Because
that
now I'm
customer,
telling you guys,
exactly.
I had such a crappy experience. I
Well,
mean,
it's
if
just like you, because with Target, you're like, they have a bad reputation for me in that customer service sense. So I mean,
it was. I don't know. It was. I don't know if it's like a first world problem or whatever. Like, I went to this one store that has everything I could ever want, and I was annoyed. But it was just frustrating, and I was like, I don't know. And fighting traffic to get there, and then.
makes sense.
But I mean, I wonder what is the reason why so many companies have bad customer service? Is the reason they don't want to
It's-
put the money into
it's
making
hard.
it better?
I mean, a lot
Or
of
is
it
it-
comes down to money, but it's really hard to have really good customer service because you have to have management, upper level leadership that's really on top of it, that
And
is
really
really
cares.
speaking
Yeah.
towards that.
Like,
you have
motivate
to,
your
you have to have
employees.
an environment
Yes.
that is at least good.
Or incentives,
for
like if
people who
Target
work
for the
there.
electronics have commission based when they sell that stuff.
Well, yeah,
I mean, maybe
that
that
could
would
work.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't get why companies
And plus,
would not
if you're trying,
do
to
that.
find like a lot of these when you call on the phone and stuff like
Oh,
that, and you're talking
man.
to people, it's pretty cheap to find
You
labor
can just
that way.
outsource your
You
customer
can outsource
service.
a lot of it for a lot cheaper.
Oh, you
Mhm.
cut
And even if you're not outsourcing it, it's still even if
Yeah.
people aren't getting paid that much and they're not really you don't have that upper level leadership really kind of preaching that and talking about it. It's really hard to get everyone on board, especially with customer service. You have to be on par, like you have to be on point almost every time. Because even one bad experience is enough. Like that time with Target,
Yeah.
they might have
It might have been
every
a
other
fluke.
person who worked
Yeah,
there
it
might
could
have been
be a
great,
fluke.
but that one person ruined it for you.
Yeah.
And now here
Exactly.
we are talking about how it sucks.
Yeah.
and there's
that's
so
true.
many Targets everywhere. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, but
Gotta
now
go to
it's like,
Walmart.
now you go to
Dude, Walmart's no
Wherever.
better though, man.
Well,
they
no,
have
I
the
mean-
freaking. Yeah.
maybe it's more accessible.
I feel like Walmart just doesn't have enough people working there. The
This
people
is
are always
true. Oh,
nice,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you just can't find
Oh,
any.
no,
free
Home
people.
Depot.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I'm going into Home Depot all the time getting tools and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's just as bad. I mean,
Really?
they're
Yeah.
not
But
around.
see, I've had some
They're
good
absolute-
experiences though with like Home Depot.
like hide and
I mean,
seek.
I've had some pretty good ones though.
Yeah,
But now,
no,
see, Home Depot has the button you push, and it goes. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
They have,
I
like,
haven't
the
seen
actual
that.
button.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen
on like
that.
each
Well,
aisle,
putting that in.
they have a button. It's like
That's
a
a
need
good
help.
idea.
Yeah, and you
That's
push
like a
it.
dog.
Like
It's
the
like,
flight
ring the
attendant
bell.
call button.
Yeah, yeah, and it's like
Get someone over
aisle 17 tools need assistance or something.
And
It's
then
like,
they
Yes,
actually
you
come
know
back.
the employees are like unplugging the wiring.
Yeah,
for their
right.
system.
Yeah.
It's like the
I don't
worst
wanna go
thing
over
for
there.
them.
Playing like rock paper scissors. Who has to go to aisle 12?
Yeah, exactly.
Dang it.
Yeah. Just to expand this just a little bit, do you see online stores becoming bigger and bigger, and like
Of course.
people less going to stores. Like
As the
I-
technology
absolutely.
grows, and
you
the
think I
laziness
still
grows.
think a lot of people like just
Well,
having the
yeah,
interaction,
I
good
mean,
or bad.
I think depending-
There's so many brick and mortar stores that
But
are being
it's-
shut down, especially like retail and stuff like that are pulling out.
Yeah.
If Ralph Lauren is investing, Ulta is investing a lot in their online stores, stuff like even Walmart.
Oh, yeah,
Still
just
enjoying
bought Jet.
Just bought Jet.
Jet.com.
Yeah, Jet.
Yeah.
Really
I
trying to
think
get into that online.
The
business.
Amazon Go store.
That is very unique.
Well,
No, but I think
That's
that
very
could be
unique.
something interesting.
It
where
could be, yeah.
These stores, they may have gone online, but now they could go back into brick and mortar, but without the people.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you're
no
taking
customer
out, you're
service.
taking out the
Which might be the best
variables.
customer service experience
Yeah,
ever because
because
you
there's
don't
none.
deal with anybody.
There will be a fraction of customers that still love to touch and feel
Yeah.
physically, like women. Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
well,
like
I mean,
they
some
still
things.
love to
You like
window
clothing
shop.
is kind
Yeah,
of hard.
you
have to
Shoes,
try on clothing.
What's the
Yeah, yeah.
experience of going out and seeing?
yeah,
it?
shoes and maybe like a TV. Maybe
But you
want
even
to
have
see
got to
it.
do the dinner and the movie with that. So I mean,
See
you
the
know.
TV though. I mean, when you go to Best Buy or something, I mean, it's now it's like
Well,
perfectly lit. It's like
yeah.
blown out with brightness and contrast.
Yeah, they have
I
the
mean,
4K Lord of the Rings, you know, on
Yeah.
there. It looks
Yeah,
fabulous.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm more inclined to like look at some reviews online and purchase it off that rather than
Yeah.
go in the store and be like, that
That's
looks
true
good.
too, though, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna.
But I mean,
Yeah.
some people will still want to go in the store
Very true.
Yeah.
and feel it, look at it. Oh, I like this size, or I like how it looks. You know,
Yeah.
you know.
The easier they make it online, the more customers they'll have.
Well, and
You
you've
funnel
seen
it
that
way.
Oh,
Usage
directly
is
with
so
Amazon.
easy now.
Oh well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I must have purchased 70% of my gifts from Amazon.
And
It's
that
just
was
easier.
great. I mean, I really regretted having to go.
Well, they have
Yeah.
a great shipping thing, right?
Oh,
now.
yeah.
They
Two-day
have like
shipping.
great shipping deals.
Yeah.
They always. I mean, it's
Amazon
Amazon Prime.
Prime.
use.
So like,
Yeah.
like,
Wow.
why would you not use? I mean, you can sit on your couch while watching football and order your
Yeah,
your
so
entire
fun.
Christmas list
Man,
Check out.
right there. I mean, it's just.
We'd like to take this time to introduce our sponsor, Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I'm just kidding.
No, but seriously, Amazon.
Yeah, it's
Amazon's
up, man.
great, though.
Free Prime for a year. I mean.
Yeah, no,
okay,
but I think
yeah.
customer service is definitely
Yes.
a really important thing that
Yeah.
businesses really have to incorporate because it brings customers back. It brings back that loyal fan base for people to keep coming back and coming back, word of mouth, spreading it, and
Yes.
talking about it
Yeah.
and stuff
I
like
think
that.
so.
It's
I
huge
agree.
and essential. I think it's 50% of the package, honestly.
Yeah, it's a big part of
For
it.
sure.
Cool. All right, well, we'll take this time to move on to the next topic.
All right.
So we're gonna move into the next topic here. You know, I've been a musician for a really long time. I play drums, and I've just noticed kind of along the way how media and music is just huge influencers in culture today.
Yeah,
I mean,
on people.
it's
It
some
really
of the
is.
biggest stuff because I mean, you see something that you really, really love, and you're all about that, and you want to start adopting all of those traits, right? I mean,
It's true.
that's,
I mean,
that's my experience.
For example, I mean, you know, like people who listen to country normally dress more country-like.
Yeah.
And let's say if you listen to metal, you may dress. I
Like
don't
having a
say.
goatee.
Yeah, I don't want to
the
say more like
ponytail.
emo, but
Hey,
more
right
more
over
like
here.
metal. Yeah, so I
This
mean,
one.
yeah, so I mean, and then you know, I think music and entertainment has a big influence on how
Totally.
people act and how they dress and how they
Totally.
kind of live their life.
Yeah,
per
which
se.
can be dangerous or good.
But
you
see,
know?
I see it as like it's a superficial influence. Like it might be how you dress and maybe how you like talk, perhaps. But I really don't think it influences actions to that extent. I mean, if you look at most of the top 40 stuff, I mean, you're gonna be talking about drugs. You're talking about women and
Yep.
Not
horrible
action.
I
things.
mean, everything is sex, drugs,
and rock and roll,
I think it
but not rock and
influences
roll.
standards rather than actions.
Yeah, so I don't know if that necessarily makes people want to do those things as much as it makes them want to look like they do them. You know?
I mean, that's fair. That can
Because I think
be
that a
very
lot
true.
of the artists also do that themselves.
Yeah.
Like I really don't think a
Well,
lot of
'cause-
rappers have killed people that they
I
talk
think-
about.
No,
No,
dude,
yeah.
I've always thought that was
That-
such crap.
Yeah, and so I mean, in that respect, yes. And then you also see, I mean, biggest pop culture icons are musicians usually. I mean,
Yeah.
you got Beyonce, Jay-Z are huge.
Yep.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift's huge.
I think
And they're all copied by so
Yeah.
much of culture. I mean,
you got
seriously.
Kevin Hart with Chocolate Dropper. I mean, he's getting in the music business. So I mean, I don't know. I think that it's very superficial, and I mean.
But then I mean, then you have like country people who you know they do go muddy, who listen to country music. You know
Look
what
at
I
how
mean?
they
do
use
go
it
muddy.
for advertising. Like Chevy trucks is a keyword.
Yeah.
I mean, like
Beer.
beer.
Dogs.
Like, oh,
you know,
yeah.
like dogs.
Dogs.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They have their
Dogs,
dog and their
totally.
beer drinking on their front porch
Exactly.
and going muddy.
Oh,
So what you're saying is someone that
You-
drinks beer is.
Hold on.
I mean, that's,
It's country. It's country.
No, hold on. Do you think so? This is how I kind of view it. When you have celebrities, and not all celebrities are like Miley Cyrus or
No.
even Beyonce or something like that. But do you think that celebrities influence people's morals and values? And over the long course of time, since maybe say the 70s, to now
That's
we're in
not
2016.
That's not a long time.
They have a
Well,
platform.
it's a
and
long
they
time
need
in
to be
people's lives. I mean,
careful.
that's 40
I think-
years.
I think Americans almost like idolize some
They do.
celebrities. To
And
be
they have
honest.
that
So do you think that
platform,
affects?
which is why it's
Do you
so
think that
affects
affects
them?
people's
I don't
values
think
and
so.
morals?
I don't think so.
And their morals, maybe, but I mean, like, another example is like Oprah. Like let's say Oprah has a book on her show,
Oh, I love Oprah.
and I know.
No, I'm just
But
kidding.
next thing you
Oh,
know,
yeah, anything she
Oprah?
puts her-
Yeah, I know, anything she advertises, it automatically becomes like at the very top, and because
Yeah.
so many people maybe not idolize
Like,
her,
Or
but,
just
like,
trust
really,
her word, or
Yeah. So I mean, I don't think it maybe changes their morals, but I think a lot of Americans really look up
Changes
to
people's
celebrities.
ideology.
Here's what
Or
I've been
thoughts.
saying from
yeah,
the-
it can.
I think
I
it
don't think-
affects
I think it
people's
could.
standards.
I think it depends on the person.
It could be.
That I could see
Standards, not actions, because
Well,
it's
morals
like
is-
if so and so
Right.
does it, yeah,
Right.
sure. But if so and so does it, and they're
It's
still
okay for me
living
to
and
do it.
breathing,
Yeah.
I mean, why can't I do it?
And
I
they're
think-
successful, so maybe I should do it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because look how high up they're
But I
at.
mean, I could see that, but at the same time, when you're talking about the 40 years of their life, usually you're not listening to the same people that really influence you when you're a teenager or when you're
No.
50.
Oh.
Some are,
Maybe,
some are,
maybe when you're
but
50,
not a lot of people
but the
are.
time that you're really,
I mean,
kind
the
of-
people
you're
that really influenced by the
mainly in
Beatles
your, in
growing
your
up,
early teens,
But they
to,
still
like,
listen to
your
the
30s.
Beatles now.
But they're not actively being like.
Like smoking
Maybe they
pot,
are,
or,
I guess.
or
Maybe
you
they
know
are.
what I mean?
know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Man. I feel like we'll still be listening to a lot of the same stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Yeah,
a lot of people that
like
like
those
follow the
same
Kardashians
songs.
or do it because they're a teenager and that's like what you do. But when they're 40,
And
you
that's the
really
thing.
can't be like into. I mean, maybe there
Yeah,
are a lot of
hopefully you
people
grow
into
out
that.
of things. I mean, there's stages.
Yeah, and they understand more of life when they grow up. And when you're young, you're malleable. You're really easily
Yes,
influenced.
like a
and
Yeah.
so,
Right.
and honestly, I mean, it's kind of I don't know if it's good or bad, but I mean, they kind of target that audience. I mean, you got 16
Totally.
Well,
and
that's
pregnant.
why it can
Who do
be
you think
bad.
they want to
Yeah.
watch 16
Yeah.
and pregnant?
Yeah.
But then also you have musicians. Let's just go back to the political aspect too. Like, let's say LeBron James, who's like, oh, I stand for Hillary.
Yeah.
And
you
I'm
know what
sure
really
you
changed
have-
my mind was all of the celebrities talking about voting Hillary.
Yes.
That made
That
me
was
want to
so-
vote Hillary.
Let me tell you.
Right.
Because let me
That's
tell you
so
something,
bad.
they connect with us. Like
Right?
if there's
They
anyone that I
know.
relate to best, it's celebrities making millions.
Who
and
I have
millions
no
of
Yes.
idea who they are. I mean,
No,
personally.
they understand us.
They-
Yes,
know
and
that
they-
we
and they're
love
in
their
my
movies
shoes.
all
And
that
I
kind of
shouldn't
stuff.
listen. I should just be like, okay. I mean, I shouldn't
But
try
do
to
you
do
think that
No.
changed people's minds? Like some people.
Oh yes, yes.
There's
Personally,
always,
no,
there's
not-
always
no,
a certain
no.
amount of dumb people.
So personally, I would say no, but they wouldn't do it if it didn't work.
If it didn't work, exactly.
So it probably works.
I would
Yes,
like
no.
to think that we're pretty
It definitely
free thinkers
works.
here.
That's why they
you
use
know,
This is
celebrities
so
for
sad,
advertising.
man.
Yeah.
I really do think though that like a lot of people like really focus on like what someone will say and they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go with that person because
Because
they're
they believe this.
yeah because they're Jay-Z and they're super popular or
So
something
look,
like that.
if you look
Not
at
their own
marketing,
opinions.
look, check this out. If you look at marketing and how they use, celebrities all the time to back their products. If they think that people will go out and
Yes.
buy a product that a celebrity is going to buy, don't you think that
If it didn't
that
work, they
could
wouldn't
make
do
a
it.
person change
Well,
their
yeah.
morals too? Is
Yeah.
my thing.
But also, I mean, if you look at it, so you think that there's more violence in music nowadays, right?
More
Would
violence?
you
Could
say
be.
that? Would you say
I
like
mean,
there's more people
there's-
talking about
yeah,
violence?
rap,
violence in
shooting,
movies, violence in rap,
metal,
violence in video
gore,
games,
But
whatever.
gun violence and all violence has been going down since the 80s. So where's how is that correlated?
bet more.
That's a good
police.
question.
No, but I'm just
Yes.
saying like.
Yeah.
So I mean,
There's lots
it's
more
gone
police.
up, but then that's gone down. So
But
there
of
would
course,
be
you have to look at
inversely.
where it was. I mean, back in the 70s and 80s, there was a huge,
There was also
civil
civil
rights
rights
going
movement
on. You
right
had
on the
Jim
rise.
Crow
Civil
going
rights
on.
now,
it was
Philip.
much more.
Come
Yeah,
on,
lives matter.
You're in
Come
an
on,
epidemic
man.
right now.
All lives matter, by
All
the way.
lives.
That is
Just
that
saying.
is true though. No, I mean,
So it's where it's like I mean, it's easy to be like, well, obviously it does, but then when you think about it, like, does it really? I mean, yes, marketing it makes sense that they do that because it obviously, and they wouldn't do it if it didn't work because they pay these celebrities a lot of money to endorse
Exactly.
their
And
product.
Well,
like you
I
said, they
think-
haven't been around for a long time. Media hasn't been around for a long time, but this is like the predecessor for how this stuff works.
Mhm.
You know what I
Well,
mean? Like,
I think on Instagram, some celebrities get paid I think $250,000 to post a picture of them
Yeah.
drinking like a Coke or something.
or like a Dasani water
Well, like
bottle.
the,
I mean,
yes,
they would
yes.
freak
the
out.
biggest, the most liked
Yeah.
picture on Instagram is Selena Gomez drinking a Coke and it says #ad. So she got paid to
Oh,
do
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and it's the biggest photo on Instagram.
Yeah. Wow.
So
And
that I
she
mean,
made a fat picture.
so from a Coke's perspective, that's free well not free advertising, but
So
it's
that's-
No, but it
advertising.
is.
That's-
But it's huge.
But then,
advertisement.
do you think they're gonna drink Coke because oh my gosh, Selena Gomez is drinking a Coke, so it
Look,
makes
I
me
have
want to
been
drink
caught
a Coke.
with certain things. Now, that's not something that's gonna tempt
I think
me.
it depends on the person. Because if you're someone who really likes Selena Gomez and looks up to her,
Exactly,
then maybe you
that's-
might next time you're there be
Yes.
like, oh, just
That's what I'm
subconsciously
feeling,
thinking.
yeah.
And she is the
I'll just
most
go ahead and
followed
get Coke
person
instead.
on like Instagram, so through Coke's mind, it would make
That's
sense.
top
yeah, this
person.
is
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, and I mean, I think when I think about me personally, I mean, there's certain things that I do like subliminally kind of associate with certain artists and certain things. Like, I don't know examples off the top of my head, but there are certain things that will come up, and I will be like, oh, well, they mentioned that, or they were wearing that.
Or let's say,
not that I'm like, oh, I need to buy
or
it.
especially beer. Certain celebrities with a certain type of beer, or
Or
like a football player. I mean,
DJ
oh my
Khaled
gosh.
always talking about Ciroc. And,
or
Yeah.
even like a celebrity wearing
Next
like
thing
Beat
you know, you're there.
headphones.
Dude,
So
Beats.
many
Beats.
people.
Beats
buy
is
Beats.
that
That's a
opinion
good
Yes.
of it working.
Yes, Beats is like, oh my gosh, every celebrity's wearing Beats.
That is-
I want to wear Beats.
Okay, let me
That's
give you
like
something.
That's the perfect, because the
Yes.
Beat headphones suck.
Yeah, that's
They're
what I was
obvious-
gonna say.
We bought Beats, because
They're-
we fell into
Yes,
it.
yeah, both
we
you guys
fell
did,
into
dude.
it.
Yeah.
And I know mine
They
wasn't just 11 because
suck.
yours was
Mine
sucked
sucked
too.
too. They
Well,
died in like, what, 11 months maybe?
Yeah, not good.
Oh.
And
Those
even
were
when
all
they had
the
them, they
rage,
didn't even
though.
sound
They
good.
still
my
are,
gosh.
dude. They're
Oh,
probably
wow.
the best selling
Oh,
headphones.
Oh,
Oh,
look
yeah.
at college football players. I mean, they all
Everyone
have Beats headphones.
Everyone
on.
working out, they got Beats.
Yes,
It's
Everything.
come to
They're
the
in
point
studio,
now
you got
where
Beats.
Yep.
it's so in our culture where like they can just go to the sub and like just wear these and they're like, well, awesome, they're Beats.
Yeah.
Not knowing, well, not they probably know, but they're just giving them free advertising.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think we could all agree that it definitely affects people's maybe actions with purchasing and stuff like that. Like it's a good
Yes.
marketing tool, but then the real question is if it really affects people's standards.
Like,
I don't think it totally
or
does, but I
value.
think it
And I-
wears down.
I think
wears
it
down
depends
yeah,
on the
I
person.
could see that. You
It
know,
could
it's
maybe wear down. And I think it
it's the
depends on the
chisel and
person,
hammer
too.
against a giant wall.
Yeah.
It sure doesn't do anything for a while,
Yeah.
but there is something
You have
happening.
all of these you have all of Hollywood and celebrities
Well,
doing it for years and years.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you look at like even if you just look at the divorce rates, those have skyrocketed in the
Yeah.
past so many years,
Yeah.
and that's a big thing in
Yeah.
Hollywood. There's constantly people.
Yeah.
When
Getting
before
divorced,
it really
switching out
wasn't
people.
a thing. You got married, you stayed
And you stay
married.
Yeah,
married.
that was
Commitment
it.
was real. Commitment
Yes,
was
and
something
then
that
divorce
people
lawyers
valued.
were like, "Screw commitment, I can
Yeah.
make a paycheck."
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, maybe it does. You know, it's that slowly whittling down.
Slowly kind of wearing.
But then maybe I mean, we look at Trump where he was against a lot of that stuff. I mean, maybe that was like they tried to go too fast. You know,
Sure.
maybe it only works if it's a slowly whittling down.
Well, the pendulum has kind of swung back.
Yeah.
A little bit. We
Yeah, I
talked
don't
about
know.
that.
I was just
Wow.
thinking of another example. Since most of us, are very heavily into fitness and working out.
Yeah.
Also, like
hate
supplement
working out.
products. You know what I mean?
Well, hey,
if we see one of our people working out, like, oh, we use this protein or this
But
pre-workout.
see, it
Oh
doesn't
man.
really do anything to me.
Or
I mean,
No, a lot
if,
of people
If
it does,
someone
though.
is big, I will buy whatever they sell.
Well, yeah, because I want to get that big. Because it's from protein.
And a lot of
My
times, but what got
It's
us insinuated, what gets us insinuated on the working out, like you see Thor and that
Oh,
scene,
yeah,
he's
dude.
shirtless and you want to go work out.
I
But
bought
that's
a
like
hammer.
advertisement in a sense. That's
Bought a
that.
hammer.
You bought a hammer.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
but yeah.
But that's that mindset, and it works the same in advertisement and marketing.
For you, did it had any effect on what musical instruments you
Well,
bought?
I was just gonna say, I was gonna try to say it earlier, but dude, drumsticks. Like certain
Yeah.
drummers that play this, I mean, it's like, man, I'm definitely like Vader. The stuff that I choose is because of players.
Darth Vader. Really?
Players that I
Now,
like.
how about drums?
Big Firth or Vader.
Drum set,
Yes,
like
even the drum sets.
makers and companies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really?
like Pearl
and
for a
Tama,
while. Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's all because of those earlier bands I listened to that
Yeah.
really influenced me. And I'm telling you, like music wise.
It's subliminal almost, so you're just
Yeah.
like you're drawn towards them.
This
because
person has it.
You
it's
don't
good
even
quality.
think about it. It's almost just like in your mind.
Music's
Oh,
almost
subliminal.
more in your face.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a professional's using this company. Oh, I want to use this
But
company.
it
I
almost
can be
makes
that
sense
good.
that way because you'd be like, well, they wouldn't be using something that sucks.
Well, yeah,
They need to
that's
put-
that's also
And in
true.
music, there's less choices of product.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
got like 4 competitive drum companies, right?
I think
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it all depends on kind of like what they're trying to market to people, and then also the individual themselves.
Yeah.
Very
So like
true,
a lot of
very
people
true.
are free thinkers, and then some people are a little bit more easily
Mhm.
influenced, and then also if they're marketing,
Well, see, they do
either-
surveys for all this.
if they're marketing like a product or if it's more of like an ideology, which takes like
Yeah.
a longer time to.
So really, I mean, to sum this all up,
Yeah. to
listen
sum it
to
up.
us because we're on YouTube.
All right, guys. So my topic for tonight is going to be for this special edition is going to be what has been ruined to you in a topic or situation because you've learned more about that topic or situation. So for me personally, it has been film and movies. I have a degree in film degree, as you guys all know.
Yeah.
And so when I watch a
Brag
movie,
about it.
I didn't
well,
know
I mean,
that.
really? So when I
We
watch
talk
a
about it
movie,
all the time.
from a film mind, I see things that normal people will not see. So let's say, for instance, I think on a jump cut. So let's say you have a shot coming from over here, and a guy has their hand up like this, looking at the camera, and they quickly jump to this cut. And let's say his hand is down
Just
here.
magically moves.
Yeah, and you're like,
Where
where,
was
how
that?
how did his hand get down there? And so
Yeah, I've noticed
watching
that.
movies and film is kind of ruined for me because I don't focus as much on the actual storyline.
You've
I
seen the
focus
mechanics
on
behind
yeah,
it.
and so I mean I still enjoy movies, but it's not as much enjoyment as before I learned
You
about
can
it.
nitpick certain situations.
Exactly,
Like
yes.
that's bad. That's
yeah,
bad.
you brought it home with
Well,
you
yes,
when
I
you learned
did.
about it
I
and
did.
told the family, and now everyone in my family can't watch
Oh,
the
jump
movie.
cut, oh, that
Yeah.
was bad.
Like, oh, that wasn't framed right, or oh, that was a jump
Exactly.
cut, his hand wasn't
I'm
there.
sorry, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Just
and
watching a movie and he's like, that's bad. No,
No,
that's off.
And
That's
it's like,
off.
I didn't even know what that was
Yeah.
beforehand,
Yeah.
you know? And I mean, honestly, before that, I mean, I probably would have just thought it was something, like, I wouldn't really would have thought it must have been,
Wouldn't think twice about it.
Well, no,
Yeah,
because
exactly,
to a
but
normal
now
person, they would never, realize that, that the hand's me. But to someone who
yeah,
has to edit film, I'm like, oh man, why did his hand just go from here to here?
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. And I mean,
So-
it's one of those things like, it's not really that important, but it sticks
No.
out
Oh,
as
yeah.
soon as you notice it.
Yeah.
And like with me personally, that's similar with design. I mean, I went to
Yeah.
school for architecture for a couple of years, and I learned a lot about the fundamentals of design. And so now, when I see certain things, like little things, like maybe something's not
Bug
centered
the tar out of
correctly.
you,
Yeah.
man.
What?
It just bugs you.
Yeah, it's so frustrating, and
Throws
like
you off,
like
yeah.
little even like colors aren't exactly right, or the composure isn't correct, and it's little tiny things. I mean, it is good in certain aspects where like I'm very anal and nitpicky about certain things. If I do them, like for Beyond Borders,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
great. But just enjoying certain things, like something that looks great, but there's like one little thing that's just not completely lined
yeah.
up, and I'm like,
Then it's the
"Ah."
end of the world.
Yeah. Well, I
It's
mean,
the
like,
worst thing ever.
at my old job, I would, like sometimes like the walls weren't exactly level or straight, and you like look down a wall and
Oh.
it's like beveled or
Would
curved, or
drive
it's
me
like
crazy.
or it's not leveled.
That's how it is.
You guys
with
should
your,
see the tile that
Yeah,
they
dude,
put
with
glass
your,
on
with
for
your glass
showers.
businesses,
Yeah.
put in showers and stuff.
I'm
It's
just
gotta
like,
be lined
come
up
on,
perfectly.
yeah.
I'm just like,
That'd be perfect.
level's not hard to get the thing level, but sometimes it's like off by a good bit,
Mhm.
and then you have to compensate for it. And it's just like, oh, so frustrating.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like I mean, with me, it's also like layouts of rooms. Man, I'll go in a building and it'll be a beautiful building, but if it's like crappily laid out, I'm like,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is super frustrating.
Especially when you know something about building. Like, if you go
Yeah.
to pursue an instrument, a lot of time one of your first music lessons or your first song is a song that made millions and millions and millions of dollars, but it's like,
It's
so I just,
influence culture.
well, yeah, but it's like, I figured out how to do this, but this guy got rich off of
Yeah.
off of
Yeah.
that.
Doing this
It's like,
simple beat.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But come back to your building thing. Funny you should mention that. Back at my college at Southeastern University, SCU. One
Who
of
wants
their,
to pimp that university?
yeah, I know. But anyway,
Not the best plug.
no. But at one of their
Never
buildings,
thought so.
they had no bathrooms on the second floor. You literally have to go outside the building, down the stairs on the first floor, outside to get to use your restroom. No bathroom on the second floor. Like
Infuriating.
what?
So did they
Like
tell you
what?
that before you went to that school?
No.
or after?
No.
You're already
Well,
in,
yeah.
man. You don't have a
Yeah.
choice. You're
But
stuck
I'm
walking
like, how can you
downstairs.
have a
Just
restroom?
Just open a window, man, and just.
Well, I mean, as a
Inside
guy,
your
it's not that
sheets.
big of a deal, but
Yeah.
as a woman, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, how can you forget a restroom on the
But you're-
entire
Yeah.
floor?
And most people be like, well, you know, maybe it was too old, but then when you really know, you're like, well, they just forgot.
Or were they being modern?
Or they're being modern.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
maybe it's like
Ooh.
So
progressive,
futuristic, yeah.
You know?
It's
You don't
there.
want to have different gendered bathrooms.
Dude,
You just don't have
It's
bathrooms.
that person's
Wow.
Whoa.
That is
mind blown.
groundbreaking. Oh my god.
Kind of Target.
We
That's,
did it.
Get rid
that's
of
how
your
you solve
bathroom.
the problem, man. Just take out the bathrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
if
we don't have
something
to worry
doesn't
about
work, get rid
anything.
of it.
Get rid
You
of
just
it.
put holes in the ground like India.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, India's doing great, so we should really
no.
Copy them.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
But I mean,
I wanna
with
be
you, I
offensive.
figure it'd be a lot with music. I mean, I
Oh.
honestly don't want to learn more about music because I love music so much. I
Exactly.
don't want to learn more to where certain
can
songs
nitpick
I
it
am
and
sure are not greatly composed.
Oh hey, you know,
And-
it's being
Well, like
an
a lot of-
instrument. You
like-
know,
Hip hop are just like,
Or
like pressing
stupid
keys
pop
like
songs,
bump,
you know? I just enjoy
Yeah.
them because they're stupid and they're nice and they're
yeah.
junk food.
And the beat's cool, like
no,
it's
it's an
cool
atmosphere.
bass.
Everybody likes different stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody is geared towards different things.
Yeah.
Like,
But like Philip is like, oh well, this guy, his drum solo is like really really hard to do, and Steph's like, well, it doesn't sound all that
doesn't
great.
do anything
But
for
like,
him.
yeah, but like Philip's like, oh dude, that's like
Yeah, I'm
really
like
really
freaking
hard
out.
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
And Philip's
right.
like, oh my gosh.
But that's how we
You know?
have a marketplace, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, everyone has their own niche.
Yeah.
Another thing though that I was just popping in my head since I've learned more about is kind of like the gym.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With like, like
Wait,
form,
wait,
form,
you
and
work out?
Oh wait, this guy
occasionally,
works out.
I occasionally work
Yeah.
out. You know what I
Couldn't
mean?
tell.
I know, but like just like when you first start working out to when you like for a few years and you like know the knowledge and you're like, oh well, actually that bicep curl is actually horrible form or something like that. That
It is
just
great
popped in
though
my head.
because then you can take pictures.
So I've
like
heard. Is
videos
it
of people
true?
in the
Is it
gym.
true?
Yeah,
if you're
and
doing
send
a
it to your
curl?
friend.
I do that. Yeah.
Doing it totally off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, Seth, take this guy. This guy's
Yeah.
doing his form horribly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you criticize him and it makes you feel better about
Oh,
yourself.
Well, I mean, it
yeah,
makes you bigger.
obviously. Yeah, because I could do more weight with perfect form like
There
that.
you go.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
But that was just something that just popped in my head. I was
So
like, oh.
gym form, is it true if you look at it while you're curling, that's supposed to help
Yeah,
you?
and
It does.
if
It
you-
does.
Really?
If you take a picture and post on Instagram, your gains
Wow,
are
you're
like 10
curling.
times.
Yeah, way more muscle fibers are being
Yeah.
torn.
10%,
Especially if you
yeah,
edit
I
the
think
At least
photo.
10%.
15 if
Oh,
it's a
15?
good filter.
20 if it's a nice.
And
Yeah.
25 if you have pre-workout in you.
Narpump.
Yep. So,
Second sponsor.
yeah. But I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing per se.
No.
But it's just something that we have noticed over the years that, like, you learn more about something and you're like, oh.
You get
well,
more picky. You start
Yeah.
having an eye for.
But then also you have more. I don't say if respect's the right word, but you're like, oh, this movie was really really well done
Really
because
well
it
done,
had
yeah.
a lot less errors, or oh, this song was really good because it had So I mean, it does have its pros and cons.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I think
So-
something that a lot of people can relate to is certain video games and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like we used to all growing up and stuff like that. We'd be playing Xbox, playing Halo,
Halo,
stuff like
man.
that.
Halo,
Yeah.
Lockout,
You know,
VRs.
we've recently kind of gone to more doing stuff on the PC, especially
PC
with
Master
Beyond
Race.
Borders. Yeah, there you go. But like if you play any games on a PC or something like that, you have like 60 frames per second. You got all this stuff, and then if you go back to a
Makes the
console, the
Xbox
graphics
right.
aren't as good, the frame rate isn't as high, and I think that throws a lot of people off.
Dude, honestly, I was very upset when The Last of Us came out, the first one,
Mhm.
because
30
I had
frames.
it would have been like a year I think when I
Yeah.
had my PC.
You would play in Tomb Raider.
Yeah, Tomb Raider
The
looks
hair.
so good, the hair. But then Last of Us came out, and I was like, oh, I was so stoked to play it, and everyone was talking about how beautiful it was. And then I turned it on, and I was like,
This doesn't look good.
it doesn't look good. It
Really?
was very jaggedy. I mean,
Now was that on the?
It's
like,
the stuff you
console?
notice, like
It was
the
on the
jagged,
PS3.
the edges
PS3.
that are
I've
jaggedy,
never noticed
and then
it
the 30,
before.
the 30
Really?
frame rates
Yes.
throws you off.
I felt like some of the Call of Duties, like some of the earlier ones, look better than the other ones, and then
Yeah.
there's some kind of like weird things like that.
Mhm.
But I mean, consoles can do 60 frames per second, right?
yeah, that's funny.
No, well, no, because I think COD 4 is set on the back of the.
All of the CODs have
Did it?
been 60 frames, yes. But
Yeah.
you look at a lot of games, like Halo
Halo's
5
never
was
been
30,
that, yeah.
Gears is
30.
30,
Yeah.
Uncharted 4 is 30.
Most major AAA games that come out. Are
Actually,
Are 30.
talking
I
about
think those newer
games.
consoles would be better. On
You'd think they
frames.
would, but they're not.
Yeah.
Well, they push it to the limit because they can get away with 30 frames per second.
Well,
so
if you
they'll
drop
boost
the
it another
frames, you
area.
can have better graphics.
Yeah, you
But,
get better video.
I mean, so yeah, that's something, and it really frustrated me. But I mean, once you play it for a while, you kind of
Yeah.
forget about it.
yeah.
But
It-
at first,
it
it's
kind
very
of
jarring.
It ruins it. Jumping
Yes.
back and forth. You know what I mean?
It's-
I need to jump back to a game that's 60 frames
So-
per second.
But
So
see,
then-
for me, if I didn't know all of this stuff about the frame thing, I could
You wouldn't
just
know.
jump into the game with this perfect
Yes,
experience.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
consoles
So
sell
it's-
hundreds of millions. I mean,
Oh,
there's hundreds
well,
of millions of
The
consoles
average
out there.
person would not
People
notice
just,
it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so
Because
it's-
if you never played PC, you wouldn't know any difference.
and it's
You know
almost
what I
like
mean?
it would be nice to not even worry about it, you
I
know?
know,
At
yeah.
the same time, it's really nice to be able to play on PC where it's gorgeous. So.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's
Way
some
better.
more power in PCs.
And
that's
also
why they can
with
do it.
PC gaming specifically, using a mouse and keyboard for first-person shooters. I mean, I always thought it was a hassle and weird to have
Well, I haven't
these
tried
on
it
the
yet,
buttons, these
but
on a mouse.
you keep saying that.
Once
That's better. I
once
haven't
you
tried
go
it.
to that
I
with
don't
the
like
mouse, dude, the precision and the
Definitely.
amount of buttons and the movement is just way better. And now when I have to like acquaint myself with the control whenever I pick
Really?
it up for a first person shooter because the thumbsticks are just so loose and just weird and I don't like it, but I have to just readjust every time now.
Yeah.
And that's something I never thought there could be a better way to play the first because we grew
Until
up
you-
playing first
Oh
person.
my
Something
gosh,
else,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
From Super Nintendo all the way to 360.
Yeah.
You doing it?
Like,
Yeah,
Power Rangers
boy.
game,
oh,
dude.
Power Rangers.
Power
man.
Rangers.
Oh,
yes.
The blue one was the best.
Dude, Pink was pretty.
blue one.
Pink was pretty
Blue
ball.
one.
The
The
twirling.
Who
Oh
the
my
daggers?
gosh,
The
pink one.
yellow, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
It was dope, man. The
Hey, then we
pumpkin.
got GoldenEye, Nintendo 64.
Oh, have you
can't
tried to
hardly
play
beat that.
GoldenEye?
Oh, set try.
So hard, you have
Yes,
one
it's
thumbstick.
horrible.
How do you move
It's
and move the
horrible.
camera with one thumbstick?
You can't, dude.
Hey, that's why they have the auto lock on that
It's
game.
Yeah, dude. You're like
Yeah, I
aiming
know.
over here, the guy's here. And
Talk
it's
about
like, whoa!
ruined, man. Talk about
Is it really? Because
ruined. You
I
can't.
haven't
It's,
played in years.
it's basically unplayable.
Yeah,
Is
really.
it
You
really?
could probably force yourself to play it within a day.
Just
and get
because
used
of
to
the
it.
nostalgia.
Really,
But
but like
it-
actually playing it, it's like how the heck?
Well,
did it-
because you do have one, so it's like you're
Well,
moving
yeah,
and
yeah,
you're
'cause you
just
have-
shooting.
It's like this, but what does your right hand do? Like over here with the A and B and the triangle, you can
Look,
jump.
Look, dude,
and
I
dunk.
love all the old games like Sega Genesis. Super
They're
Nintendo.
way
I still
better in
play
your
them
mind.
now.
Yeah.
I enjoy them, but
Yeah.
All right, man.
But so I mean, like overall, I think it has its pros and cons.
Yeah.
I mean, you do learn more about that topic,
About a
or
specific
that
topic.
subject, and then
But it can ruin it for me.
But it has the few cons of like, oh well, you realize this, or it could be, oh yeah, I realized this about it.
it's
So,
gonna reveal it to
I
you.
think
and
I think
Instead
it's
of-
safe to say that just don't learn anything about anything.
right, keep the
Exactly.
mind of a child.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, they love everything.
But like, I mean, it's one of those things where before you know more, I mean, everything is just a movie. You might like certain movies, but then the low movies, the bad movies are brought up more. You notice them, but also the ones that are good and well made also get better.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so it's like the worse will get worse and the better will get better. You know.
Yeah.
All
So I don't really know, but
Yeah.
just don't learn anything.
Yeah.
So you'll be
I
golden.
think we covered that.
Comment below. Let us know what you guys think.
What
Yeah.
you think? Yeah, definitely.
All right, guys. So my topic is going to be something that you have done a complete 180 on. So something that you've totally changed your mind about. And mine is going to be about felines.
cats.
Look at this guy's legs, man.
Dude,
He
your
doesn't
cat
even-
is
he
so
doesn't even care,
chill.
man.
Yeah.
He is
Killian. This is Killian, by the way.
Hey,
What's up?
Killian.
What
What's
up?
up, Killian?
Anyways, this is my awesome cat. Before I got cats, I never owned a cat. We never had cats growing
Nope,
up. or
never
anything.
grew
My
up with
parents
cats.
hated them.
Yep.
Dogs,
But
man.
I had never
Yep,
had a cat
dogs.
before, and since I have had this little guy,
He's now a cat lady.
no.
Old cat lady.
Old cat lady.
You didn't bring up your 6 other cats, Jared.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well,
where's the
they're-
other
They're in the
ones?
other room.
Okay.
They're waiting for their walk because I walked them all with leashes. Anyways,
Leashes.
I like cats a lot now. He's a lot of fun. He's crazy. He's always getting into stuff, but he's not that annoying. Low maintenance. You just gotta feed him. And
He's
stuff.
actually a cuddler.
And like
Yeah,
I
he
never
is.
thought I would like cats.
I know.
Like it's a
Well,
cat.
I think your cat's pretty unique.
pretty
Likeable,
unique.
right?
Well,
Yeah,
my
your
cat is
cat's
dope. Look at
basically
him.
a dog.
Who would put up with us, man? I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
jeez.
for
He's
instance,
so chill, dude.
last
Yeah,
night
yeah.
I was just sleeping and the cat jumps onto my bed and wants to cuddle with me. Like,
Yeah.
like at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It's like,
No one ever wants
Okay.
to cuddle with you.
No,
my
no one.
cat does the whole.
We were
push
told
in the
as
covers.
kids that cats are terrible and they
Yes.
jump on everything and break things
And
and like,
kill you.
And they
might
scratch
break-
you to death?
Yeah,
Like, ugh.
exactly. Claw you.
Yours
He's
does,
alright.
does knock things over.
Well, he's an
sometimes.
explorer.
Well, it's a
He is.
cat.
Oh, so that's what they call it.
But it's
Yeah.
okay. See, if you're me, you don't have anything valuable in the house. It's alright.
So from what your view was before to now, what's your view on cats now? Would you say?
I like cats. I highly
Are they
recommend it
above
for someone.
dogs?
No,
No.
dogs
Okay.
are still above cats.
Good.
Dogs
Dogs
are
are above
trainable.
cats. But
So
if
you
want,
get more
if
of a
you-
90.
If you want something, yeah, not a perfect 10. If you want something
Perfect 10
that's low
is a
maintenance,
180. Come on.
let me just hold on.
Okay.
If you want something that's low maintenance and will keep the girl happy
And
when
it's
you
fussy.
upset her,
Yep.
then she can kind of pet this thing. When
What
you
type
put
of cat
things
is it
make
though?
her
What
mad.
type?
I don't know.
Calico.
It's a male. It's
Are
a
there
male.
types of cats?
Yeah, dude.
This
I
is
guess
a-
that makes sense.
This is a male cat.
Male cat. Get a male.
Why does it label
Boy cats
itself?
are
Killian,
supposed
what
to
do
be
you
nicer.
what do you identify as? He's a male.
Male.
He's a male.
I think I heard him say that.
Yeah.
All right, get out of here, bro.
But something in my personal life that I have actually switched from a 180 is back in my eighth grade year, middle school. You know,
I remember that.
yeah. So my parents
Long
The long hair
had
thing?
like
Long hair
no,
phase.
no. My parents have always owned Windows machines, and I
PC, bro.
I had this class.
PC, bro.
Yeah, in 8th grade, and they had these things called an iMac. Never heard of it in my life. It's like, this iMac is stupid, and they taught us how to use Mac. And then come my freshman year in high school, I went into TV production, and they only had Macs. Like, oh, I love Macs. After my semester, I was like, oh, I love Macs. So I mean, I did like a 180
Yeah.
from Windows to Macs.
Well, I think we've
And
all
now
done
you're about to go
180.
back.
And now I'm doing
Macs.
another 180
And
from
now
Macs
we're
back
gonna
to
do-
PC.
Now the
Another
new Mac
180.
has
Oh,
no
dark.
ports,
Yes.
is tiny, has no power, and
So is that 360?
Well, how'd they mess that
I think
up?
technically I've done it as
Yeah,
360.
you're about
Oh,
to do a
man,
360.
Yeah, so that's kind of like my 180s from a Windows to a.
Well,
Yeah.
we've all done 180s on our ex-girlfriends, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're not gonna
Yeah.
go there.
I mean, I remember you hating those things, dude, in middle
Oh,
school.
well,
I mean, I
yeah.
never got to use them.
Well, because when they first came out, you know, like Windows is so different than a Mac. You know, like a Mac, even just like finding like a folder or whatever.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just so
such
much
a
There's
different.
no
Way
start
different.
menu in that.
No,
thing.
no, like
That
a Mac,
was-
like all your applications are like on the
click.
bottom.
I mean, come on.
Well, then you have the
Yeah.
weird guy that runs Linux.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like, but
I don't get Linux, man.
yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's like
either.
it's like a
It
mix
looks
of a
cool.
Windows and a
Yeah.
Mac kind of thing. But yeah, so that was very unique. And then next thing I know, I'm using Final Cut Pro on a Mac in high school, and
An
I'm and I,
iPhone, all in there.
and,
man.
yeah, and then I bought a laptop Mac. I had
and
an
then you're
iPhone.
trapped forever in the Apple ecosystem.
And you can buy the Apple Book though for $300.
Yes, I could
It's
get
on
nice
the way. I had it
pictures.
coming.
Oh, nice, man. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
I'll
great.
just Google and just say, hey, Apple products, and see the same pictures.
Nope, no, because you can't hold it and touch it.
Oh, it's true.
That's worth $300.
It has revolutionary page swipe technology.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, that, but I wonder what changes your views of the 180. Like what
A
makes you
lot of
change
times
from
I
this
feel like
to
it's
this?
think
not
it's
knowing enough.
or it's an experience.
Yeah.
Experience, I think, is good.
Like yeah, my my wife's dad has these slingshots, and I was like, what? This is stupid.
Slingshot.
But then he let me
Oh,
shoot the
pretty
slingshot, and I hit the Coke can, and it was like this experience. And then now I've ordered
Now you're
one.
David and
I've
Goliath.
ordered one, and it's on the way. Yeah,
Oh,
for
no,
sure.
is it one of the ones that has the thing here?
That's
And
the fan. It's no. See, you can do that. You can
Or is
actually
it like
attach
a-
an arrow quiver, and you can shoot an
Yeah.
arrow with a 40-pound
It's actually
draw
pretty
lane.
cool. It's actually
Yeah,
I
it's
just got a
pretty cool.
crossbow at that point.
Yeah, you sure.
It's
Beat
cheaper.
Daryl.
Cheaper.
But this is
It's
cheaper.
cheaper.
Back,
It's
this is
there.
backyard stuff.
Okay.
Anyways, 180. Saw the slingshot, thought it was dumb. Shot the Coke can, thought it was awesome.
Of all the
Yeah,
things
I mean,
I
there's
thought you
the
would say
180,
it
right?
went.
A slingshot is probably
Yeah, it
on
was
the
not-
bottom.
It's probably
That's
the
what
most
makes it
basic
better
thing.
that we can
That's what
pick.
makes it
That's
better.
awesome though.
Awesome
yeah, I
slingshot.
mean for me it's
Yeah.
country music. I mean
Yeah.
you could not
Yeah.
get me to listen to country
No.
Country
music.
music, yeah.
I hated it. And then what was it?
Hey, I enjoyed rap in the car today.
There you go.
I mean, holy
Yeah.
There's a
cow.
first for everything.
Gosh.
I mean,
Yeah.
for me, it was Cruise by Florida Georgia Line.
was
Yeah.
fun.
Pop country, not like hardcore country.
No,
that
no.
got me like, oh, maybe country doesn't completely suck
Yeah,
and
horrible.
like degrade my soul. No, but then once I started listening to them, I started listening to Florida Georgia Line. Then I moved into more deeper cuts like Kenny Chesney, and then
Carl
moved
Remy,
to-
Cowboy Rage.
don't know who those are. George Strait, Tim McGraw. I mean,
That plug.
country's dope. Now I really like country. It's a big part of my music
That's cool.
taste.
Yeah,
And
country's awesome.
Now, didn't you see Florida Georgia Line before they even got big?
I did.
Yeah, back in
Not
to
Martin
that.
County, Florida.
The
in a
big
little
old
fair-
city of Martin County.
Yes, before they
Rodeo,
even got
right?
big.
Was it a rodeo?
No,
No.
State Fair, County Fair.
Yeah, no, they weren't even big. Instead, got front row tickets.
Yeah, it
Years
was
ago.
awesome. It was
Yeah.
freaking dope. It was
Yeah.
my first country concert.
A lot of people
Only
there,
concert.
though, right? Was
No.
it a pretty good amount of people there?
I don't know.
Probably a few
Decent
hundred,
amount.
probably. if-
Yeah,
if
it was
that.
dope though.
But now look at it, they're like one
Dude,
of the top.
country's yeah,
Yeah.
country's dope. But I mean, honestly, I mean nowadays country is not really like how it used to be. It is very pop.
It's more
centric.
poppy.
I mean, you had them
Yeah.
do remixes of like Nelly.
Well, you still had
Yeah.
Dolly Parton and Conway Twitty back in the day.
You
I
got
mean,
Tim-
Conway
it was always a
great.
little
You
bit
got Tim
pop,
McGraw
but-
still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some famous.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more mainstream though.
Yeah, for sure. But I
But
mean, I'm
it's-
saying like
it's
I mean,
still
I've gotten
definitely
into
its
deep
own
cuts and I love country now. And
Yeah.
now when someone's like, I don't like country, I'm like, well, you probably haven't listened to it.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, as a music lover, I mean, it's hard to not like it because it's different. It feels
Great
genuine.
stories. The
It's
lyrics
great
are always a good
stories.
story.
The melodies are great.
Yeah.
I love acoustic guitar. I think that's one of the most beautiful sounds is a guitar going,
Yeah.
piano as well.
Got some good
Yeah.
drummers too.
Yeah. I mean, drumming's kind of whatever. I mean, right? Who likes drummers?
Yeah, who cares?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's just
You can get
digitize
a
all the
beat. You
beats.
can
Yeah.
get a beat to make those.
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
things.
You know what's cool though? I mean, somewhat this is a tangent. They do the drummer and then they'll record it and then they'll loop it back on a digital
Yes.
in a different way. But
Sample it.
it's live drumming, but it's like remixed. It was
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
samples. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I was just thinking though, like from like 180, one of our previous videos, and then we talked about with celebrities' influence. I wonder if that happens too with Americans. You know, maybe they have a view on, let's say, something, but then like someone who they look up to, like Kim Kardashian, like, oh no, I actually
Oh,
like this, and it's the opposite.
Yeah. Oh,
and
and
then
then screw up.
and
or
then
something,
180.
right?
yeah. So I wonder
like
if
when
that
Hillary
happens a
was
lot.
against gay marriage in 2008 and then
Well,
pro gay marriage now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Now everyone's
example.
pro gay marriage.
Yeah, or a celebrity makes total fool out of themselves. But a lot of times that
Yeah.
doesn't even work. Like
Yeah.
you have a big cop chase or something like that, but then people
Well,
still
yeah,
like
yeah.
it even more.
Even if it's as simple, let's say from Pepsi to cola, you know, like a celebrity. Oh, they like cola, and you like Pepsi. Oh, well, no, I want to try cola.
I actually,
there's your
honestly,
180.
now you say that, I used to like Pepsi growing up. I
You
thought
did.
it was
You
sweeter.
always like Pepsi.
Yeah.
Now
I used to
screw
hate
Pepsi,
Mountain
bro.
Dew. I used to hate
Oh,
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew is where it's at,
Mountain
bro.
Dew is oh man.
Oh,
it's
I hate
so
Mountain Dew.
voltage.
I'm not a huge
That
Mountain Dew.
acidic
bad, dude.
goodness.
Mountain Dew's got bad side effects, man. That's all I'm saying.
And it does. Wink, wink.
Yeah,
poor
but I mean,
guy,
you have
should
extra
be
to
drinking-
spare,
No,
doesn't really
no,
matter.
see,
No, I'm not a huge soda guy though. So, but yeah, I mean, it was just a thought though. I think though.
Water
that
and
also,
protein.
Yeah.
Get my case.
But I think like from 180 perspective, I think that celebrities and people up there can also have a big influence on someone's thoughts, and they can totally do a
Oh, yeah.
180.
180.
I think
yeah,
so too.
man.
Mhm.
So I mean,
And it's cool. I mean, usually when you're doing a 180, it's because you're learning more information and you're changing your view.
You're
and
being-
that's
you're-
just cool.
you're
Sometimes-
You're
more
sometimes.
solidifying rather than being this.
More educated.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I mean, yeah, because with the whole computer system, you know what I mean? I mean, I never used a map. I was like, oh, this is a change, and I don't want to
Change is
do
bad,
the-
Andrew.
Yeah, oh yeah, change is very bad. Yeah, but you know, once I
No,
started
yeah,
doing it, I
gotta
was like,
change.
oh, this is actually easier. It's easier to go through everything, and I mean, I just loved it. It was
Yeah. And I mean, your cat's turning me slowly into more of a cat lover because your cat's
Easy.
freaking
Oh.
dope.
Easy there, man.
Because I mean, I was always like, okay,
Yeah, see how this
your
works.
cat is sick.
I know.
I feel like I
Dog.
could
No,
never
he's-
get another cat.
Make sure you don't
He's-
get sick.
He's
from
pretty
it.
healthy.
Exactly.
So,
Me and Jared
yeah.
don't want you to get sick from the sick cat.
Yeah, see,
I thought
you
it was
said
solid.
sick,
It's a
but
solid
he said
joke.
Oh,
he's
really?
healthy,
Explain
he's
it
sick.
better. Like break
We
it
should
down.
have Andrew here to kind of communicate.
Mediate.
I should be like in the middle, like
You should mediate Jared's crappy
It's like an
jokes.
interpreter.
You
of
should.
the
You,
punch.
you need to explain things to him. He doesn't
Yes.
really get it.
So when Seth
all the
said
time.
sick, he meant like that was cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jared
Got
thought sick is like, oh, like he like he's sick.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
That sounded like
No, well, Killian's
Yeah.
healthy and he's cool.
Wait.
360.
Oh man!
360.
Yeah.
There it is for that. 360, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I think it's cool though. I think it's definitely something that
It's almost like a growing experience.
Yeah.
You do it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Seth was saying, you get more educated on stuff, your views change, and
That's good. I mean,
I think it really speaks to someone's kind of almost open-mindedness to a sense, to where if you're able to kind of have a 180 about a certain
You're teachable
belief or
almost.
something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, you're more teachable, and then it proves that information and facts can change your mind about something.
it
I think
matters,
that's
yeah,
important,
absolutely.
for sure.
especially with society
Good point.
today. A lot of people are very closed-minded. and
No.
stuff like that. Yeah, I
No.
know. It's,
Yeah.
it's
Mine
all
shocking.
individualism.
It's
Individualistic.
shocking,
What are
right?
you talking about, man?
But I mean,
Tolerant.
I think a lot of people, you should be able to have your mind changed based off of facts and information.
yes.
Obviously, not
Or just
opinions.
feeling. I mean, with my music, it's not like that. Feeling.
Mainly emotions. Too.
No, mainly.
Feel it.
emotions.
Feel it. Feel
But
it.
I think it's
Very
cool. I think it's definitely, you can kind of spend some time self-reflecting about things that
Yeah,
you've
and it's
changed your
cool
mind
because
on
you're like,
in the
I was
past.
much completely different on that viewpoint, like a different.
Yeah, like think about where I was like 3 years
Yeah.
ago about
Yeah,
and
exactly.
and now about a certain
Yeah.
topic. I think it's really
Mhm.
interesting.
For sure, dude.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Sweet, awesome. Well, thanks guys for listening. This has been awesome. Always be sure and subscribe to our channel, like our videos and stuff like that. Be sure to check us out on Instagram. We got a SoundCloud and Facebook, all at Beyond Borders. If you like this video, be sure and comment below. Tell us what you think about all the topics, what you think you did a 180 on, all the things about the music influence and culture and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's something really important,
Yeah.
definitely relevant today. Let us know what you think about all that. And remember, guys, we'll see you guys next week. And remember, always stay informed.